right, let's see how this works now. So what I did was I took the exposure compensation down to negative 1.25, and I'm gonna see how much detail this little camcorder can get out of my face and the exposure. And I have it in beauty mode on the camcorder. That way it'll focus more on my face and have an emphasis more right here in getting the detail right here in my face in this little proximity right here. So today I'm going to be testing out and showing you guys how the video looks like on the Canon Vixia HFR700. This is a little budget little $300 camcorder, $299, and it is an amazing little budget little camcorder. And the reason why I picked it up was for its zoom capabilities. This thing has a 57 times advanced zoom in this little guy and 32 times optical zoom. So that's pretty dang amazing for a little budget little camcorder that films at 1080 60p. This thing is super dope. 60 frames per second on a little camcorder like this in 1080p. I know it's not 4K, but for what I've been doing and what I've been utilizing my camcorders for, I'm not necessarily needing 4K at this moment. And this little camcorder films in MP4 and AVC HD. Right now I'm filming at MP4 at 35 megabits per second. So I'm using this bitrate, that way I'm able to transfer it onto social media, YouTube, Instagram, and all those other ones in the quickness and not having to worry about having to transcode or deal with super large files. This has a really small file format and I think it's awesome. And I want to see how it looks in conjunction with the sound that I'm using. So I'm using the audio from my Tascam DR60D Mark II right here to the left of me. And the short shotgun mic that I'm using into the Tascam is the Sony Ecm Xm1 short shotgun mic. So I have that XLR running into the Tascam, and I have a 3.5 millimeter monster cable running out of the Tascam and plugged directly into the Canon HFR700. So this is the combo that you're getting together, and I wanted to show you the quality of the video along with high quality audio just to show you guys that if you are on a budget and you want to have something budget friendly, something that don't cost too much and keep the expense down, this is a very, very doable way to go with this little camcorder. And definitely I'm showing you right now how it looks and sounds. So I'll be switching over to the Canon 70D so you can see the qualitative difference between the two. Alright, so this is my Canon 70D, and I'm going to make a little qualitative comparison between the two. So on my Canon HFR 700, I had that filming at 1080p 60 frames per second. With the Canon 70D, I have it filmed at 1080p 30 frames per second. The shutter speed is at 60, aperture is at 5.6, and the ISO is around 640. So you're going to see the difference in quality compared to the two. And yeah, this is the picture with the Canon 70D. I am using the same Tascam setup with the Ecm Xm1 short shotgun mic, the Sony short shotgun mic running into the Tascam. This time, instead of having the 3.5 millimeter cable running into the HFR 700, I have it running into the Canon 70D's 3.5 millimeter jack. And I have the volume turned all the way down on the 70D to one notch above being off. That way I am avoiding the preamps on the 70D and I'm using strictly the audio from the Tascam. So this is what it sounds like and this is what the video looks like. So you be the judge in seeing which one you think sounds and looks good in comparison with the video. So there you have it. Using this little Canon HFR 700 for YouTube, it's not a bad way to go. Seriously, with technology the way it is now, to have a budget-friendly camcorder, especially if something you want to take around with you and travel, at least you don't have to worry about it being super expensive and breaking the bank, and one less thing to worry about in terms of having to lug around a lot of camera equipment. This will be super small, compact, and portable. It's all in one. It has a great zoom range, and at its widest, you can see right here, it frames me perfect. I really like it. I think even though the image is a little bit softer than what I'd like, I still think it's a doable picture quality, and it definitely would be serviceable for someone that just wants to have something to be able to take videography with and to be able to use on YouTube. I'm definitely showing you that it can be possible to have really good audio. I think audio is actually really important, maybe even more important than the actual video quality at times, because audio is what helps immerse and engage the audience into whatever you're doing. If you have really clean, crisp audio, you're able to keep someone watching rather than it being the opposite. If you had really super amazing video and you had the audio not so great, someone will just switch and change the channel automatically. It's almost like if you're getting like a bootleg video from online. Someone took an amazing screen recording at the movie theater, and you had super high quality HD, but then the audio is real tinny and you could barely hear it. Someone's going to switch over and try to find something that's even better in audio quality. So if you had a grainy video that was a little bit pixelated, but you had super amazing audio, then it's doable to watch. I don't know, there's something to be said about audio and how it works with the way our brain operates in conjunction with everything. So definitely don't ever skimp on audio. Always make sure you have really clean, good audio. And that is something I'll be utilizing with this little Canon HFR 700. I ordered a little Tacstar 598 to go along with this, and I have a little flash bracket that's going underneath, and I'm sitting it on a little tripod. What kind of tripod is this? I forgot. Oh, it's an UltraPod 2. So I have an UltraPod 2 tripod, which is probably around 20 bucks. I have a little flash bracket that's attached to that. That's probably around $10. And then I have my little Canon Vixia HFR 700 sitting on top of that. So now I have a little hot shoe to the side of it because the HFR 700 does not have a little hot shoe. So now I have the little flash bracket with the little hot shoe, and now I can use a little external microphone like that 598 from Tacstar and plug it right in and have a powered mic. Because the only type of microphones, external microphones that work on this little camcorder have to be powered. And then later on, if I feel the need and get the itch, I'll get the one that I've been wanting. It's the new Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. That's the one I really wanted because it has all the bells and whistles that I want, where it automatically turns off when the power of the camera gets turned off. That thing is an amazing little feature on that thing, as well as having a lithium battery in there that you can charge from the outside with a USB USB cable. There you go. I am like having a little brain fart. I'm trying to be careful and saying I hate saying I want to get that out of my vocabulary and go ping. So one of the exercises I've been doing and trying not to say is before I say something and before I feel like I'm going to say that word, just pause, think clearly, take your time, and that way when I'm able to speak to a crowd or an audience, I'll have more of a command on what I'm saying, and whatever I'm saying to the audience or to the people I'm speaking with, they'll be able to hear me clearly and decisively and not get caught up with the yeah, that type of thing. You know what I'm talking about. I really want to work on being a really good public speaker. I think that'll help tremendously, especially if I'm doing little headshot sitting down talking to the camcorder or the camera and doing a little vlog like this, I guess you can say. But besides that, getting back to the camcorder, hopefully this little video helps in letting you decide whether this little budget-friendly little setup is right for you. If you want to get started, you can actually get started with just a cell phone, which is fine. Whoops, almost dropped this bad boy. So this is a little LG V30 right here. This takes really good video too as well. And yeah, you can pretty much use anything you have in your at your fingertips and disposal. But I think budget-wise, with the zoom, you can't beat this little setup. And being able to use a little external microphone with this is a definite plus, because audio and video are 50-50. They coincide together, and they definitely is a must to make sure you have good audio and video combined together. And I guess that's it. If you guys found this video helpful, please give me a like. Also, hit that subscribe button if you want to see future content from this channel. I'll definitely be posting more videos as I go along with more frequency. But I'm learning. I'm still learning. I'm still new to the YouTube game in a sense. I've been doing videography for quite some time, pretty much all my life, but I never made that transition to try to make a little YouTube channel or whatever have you. I've always just been more behind the scenes, and I love to do videography for skateboarding. I love skateboarding. I love to film skateboarding all the time. And yeah, this is just something for fun that I'm trying to utilize right now. And tech reviews and tech and gear and all that tech gear stuff is something I love. I love technology. I love anytime they come up with something new. I think it's awesome. So yeah, continue to tune in to whatever that I'm doing, and I greatly appreciate you guys watching. So take care and have a great one. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Yeah.